Have you got? Oh, they just
So welcome back to run number 2 of the David Goggins' 4x4x48 fundraising ultra endurance challenge for Caitlin Passy, a local 10-year-old girl from over Cambridge who is tragically diagnosed with the incurable Batten Disease. So we're out on lap 2. The David Goggins challenge is running 4 miles every 4 hours for 48 hours, so it's on the hour. So our first run was at 10 o'clock this morning. This is run 2 at 2 o'clock. We then do another one at 6, 10, 2, 6, you get the kind of idea. And whilst I'm out, I'm going to try and chat to a few willing participants. We've got 40 odd runners doing this, which is amazing because this is such an epic challenge. And I think to date, we've raised somewhere in the region of £22,000. And we're hopefully going to get somewhere in excess of 25 by the end of the challenge. So I'm here with Will Hamley, who's one of the local residents of Willingham. So Will, what made you want to partake in this crazy challenge?
Well, first things first, Kev, that's quite an impressive talent you got there, is talking like that while you're running. No, to partake in this challenge, it is a no-brainer really. I've kids myself, and as soon as you or Lee sent me the information of what was going on, anybody with any I guess you just had to, it was a no-brainer. Once I sussed out the logistics of it with the rest of the family, it was, the drivers behind it are quite simple and obvious, to be honest. So more than happy to be in, taking part.
No, amazing. I think that's part of having a kind of a real supportive community in the areas that we live in, which is massive. So, and what about the actual challenge of the 4x4x48? Had you heard of it before? Did you know much about it? How did you kind of feel when you found out what it entailed?
Yeah, so I'd heard of it before, and the gist of it, I've obviously heard of David Goggins, and in all honesty, the running side, I try and keep myself in a bit of trim. So the running side of it, because it's broken down, I mean, doing this part of it is sort of the easy fun part. It's about keeping your body limber and able to carry on. It's the mind will do it. That's not too much certain with all these people around, but keeping the body able to do it is the tricky part. Keep it stretched and limber. So I brought the ice bath down to keep it fresh.
Yeah, so just on that point, Will has literally brought a Lumi ice bath down. It's filled up, ready for the plunge when we get into it. And it's about mid-20s, probably temperature at the moment, so it's really hot, so there'll be a lot of people probably taking advantage of that. But yeah, thanks ever so much, Will. You're an absolute gent for being part of this. I know on behalf of the Passy family, they're eternally grateful for everybody's effort on this event. So keep on going, mate. You're looking strong. I'm going to drop back now. If you're too quick for me, I'm going to catch some of the runners behind.
Thanks, mate.
Cheers, mate.
Take care.
So I have another runner with me. How willing, I don't know. So can you first introduce yourself for everybody who's watching?
Yeah, no worries. I'm Ruddy.
Hi, Rich. And basically, I just wanted to speak to a couple of runners today, just to get your thoughts when you're running. And when you're running, your mind plays tricks on you, so you generally get some real deep emotional honesty in an interview. So first and foremost, obviously we're doing this for Caitlin and the Passys. How do you know Caitlin and Nick and the family involved?
Through football, a local football club.
Okay, yeah.
Played with Nick, played under Nick. And just know through that basically.
Yeah, and I think that's one of the first things that we notice about events like this is the community aspect, the support that a community has when someone's in need, which is amazing. And second and final question. So had you heard of the David Goggins' 4x4x48 challenge? What were your thoughts? How did you think about preparing? How are you going to handle the inevitable adversity you're going to have to overcome? What's your views on that?
Well, had I heard of it before this?
Yeah.
No. So, short story, but Passy texted me when I was on holiday.
Yeah.
And said that another lad that's doing the run had basically said put me forward as well.
Yeah.
So I was sort of pushed forward to do it. I texted Nick saying, look, I'm on holiday, I'll have a think about it, hoping he wouldn't text me back. And lo and behold, a week later, he said, are you up for it? And I couldn't say no. I like a challenge, so yeah, I was up for it.
No, it's amazing. I think that's what wasn't very kind of your brother, isn't it? Who put you forward?
No, it's my best mate put me forward.
Oh, your best mate put you forward. Well, that was very kind of your best mate to volunteer you, but I think
it's all for a worthy cause, so
yeah, absolutely. So yeah, good luck. Hope it all goes well. You're looking really strong. I know we're only 2 of 12, but long way ahead of you. But have every confidence. Thanks so much.
Cheers, pal.
Cheers. I'm going to try and get 2 more people here, if we can. All right, Joe. Yeah. So I'm with Joe here. Joe, can you remind me of your surname, Joe?
Carlisle.
Joe Carlisle. Now, Joe used to cut my hair when I was a young lad.
Boy.
Now, I know Joe definitely looks younger than me, so you know, you're in great shape, Joe. So I just want to ask a couple of questions just about the challenge and obviously relationships with the Passys and all that side of things, just so we can see, because there's a lot of focus today on how supportive the local community's been, which is amazing to be part of, and also about this crazy endurance challenge we're all embarking upon. So, how do you know the Passys? That's probably the first question.
I met Naomi first. I did her hair for the wedding.
Okay, yeah.
And then moved it over.
Yeah.
My youngest started it over. And Caitlin's in his class.
Oh, there you go. That's there's always these cool connections, a lot of connections through football, a lot of connections through kind of local businesses and that side of things. It's just really nice seeing and kind of connecting people. But with regards to the David Goggins' 4x4x48 challenge, had you heard of it before?
I've heard of it.
And had you ever?
I'd never do it.
That's
I still feel the same.
Yeah, I know. It is. How do you think it's going to go? How's it going? How have you prepared for it to try and overcome this inevitable adversity that we're all going to have to face at some point?
My head keeps me going.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah, I think that's really a common theme as well, because I think, you know, when you think of the pain and the anguish that we're going to be going through, it's not a patch on what that little girl goes through on a daily basis in her family. So that's what keeps us going. And we have another runner here. I'm going to come in the middle, Joe, if that's all right. Please, can you introduce yourself?
I'm Ben.
Ben, nice to meet you.
Running with Joe.
You're running with Joe?
Just one.
Just one?
I think maybe another one later on.
Yeah, brilliant.
There it goes.
No, and I think, again, just the support that people have come in, like doing the odd run here and there. And are you a runner or?
No, I haven't put these trainers on since the half marathon. So it's my first run since Cambridge Half.
Okay, so that's some 4 months ago or so.